smoothly?
Then we get 5.
Yeah, it looks smooth on mine.
Okay, cool. So we'll ride it until it crashes, I guess. All right. Sorry for the late and jumpy start, everybody. I don't even know what to say. So, but let's dig into it. So, welcome to the action start. Tonight we'll be playing. We'll be playing the Golden Company, and we're playing the Dragon Heist module from 5th edition. And so far we have stirred up quite a mess.
Yes, I'd say.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So it's funny because my notes just consist of me trying to explaining the story to myself over and over again, making sure I get as many points as possible. So where we left off, the group is now indebted to the Castle Lanterns.
Yep.
Who are also chasing the stone. Surprise, surprise. The stone is worth 500,000. Hey.
Devastation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Everybody check out Devastation Props. He's awesome. And so they're also after the stone, surprise, surprise, just because it's worth 500,000 golden dragons. It's buried somewhere beneath the city, and only the stone can find it. So you guys found out that this cat named this guy named Urstel Floxen is apparently is the one who picked up the stone and made off with it when the fireball dropped near your place. So he's in possession of it. The Castle Lanterns have told you where he is, expecting you to go and bring the stone to them. Urstel Floxen is also being searched for by your friend Davil Starsong, who is in jail. And if you guys bring Urstel Floxen to the city watch, he thinks that they could clear his name and get him out of jail. And he would prefer that the stone sort of disappear until he can get with you guys about what to do with it next. Let's see. As far as where Urstel Floxen is, you guys know that he is apparently shacked up with someone who you know is possessed by one of these intellect devourers, the same thing that was in Hunter's brain for quite some time.
That was in my head.
Grinda over in the dock ward. And yeah, I think that's about it. Any questions?
Yes.
Why?
Any questions at all?
How can I betray the group? I'm just kidding.
There's
time of your own
plenty.
free
There's
will.
so many. Yeah, there's so many options to betray anyone and everyone at any time.
I just want money. I owe my wife a ring.
So with that, I think we left off. You guys had left the Castle Lanterns, and after Rabarakis had chartered a deal with them, and I guess we'll pick up kind of there. You guys had reconvened at the Troll Skull Manor. I guess we'll kind of pick up there. Unless anybody has anything else that I left out that needs to be mentioned.
I think that covered everything I've got.
Okay. All right. So, so what do you guys do? What's on your minds? What are some plans that you have made? What do you got?
Well, all right. So, we have an option to get the stone into the and we're supposed to turn it into the Castle Lanterns. Well, actually, we're supposed to turn it into several people.
Oh yeah, the
Silverhand,
the Open Lord of Waterdeep's looking for it.
Yeah.
Jarl Axel's also amenable to a deal, although he's the only one who's mentioned the Dragon Staff, by the way. But he wants that too.
I don't trust him.
You're all Axel?
Or the Castle Lanterns.
No. I don't trust the Castle Lanterns. I don't trust. Actually, I don't trust.
I don't trust anybody, and I don't feel like giving up.
I don't trust y'all.
Um,
So, I mean, this needs to be a party vote. We're just going to go for the treasure ourselves.
Yeah, how do you guys feel down here with this on the table?
I don't know enough about any of it. I have no idea about the politics. I sit and watch them point at papers and do taxes, and I'm like, yes.
The old board that I used for the bear
My
license, you flipped it
contribution is
over.
knucklebones. Yes, I can help with the
And
taxes.
And your reptilian insight.
Yes.
I do think.
So I deserve it.
Kind
So,
of.
in your reptilian insight, all these important, pompous people we've met,
Augury.
do you want to give any of them all the money?
I'm gonna augury. Is it a good idea to give any of these people this stone?
Even if you get
Or do you
low,
wanna
you'd have
keep
to ask 7 more times.
Or do you want to keep it for yourself? Ourselves.
I
I
personally,
think of how many eyeballs you could buy.
I personally think we shouldn't betray the person that knows where we live and threaten to burn our building down.
That's all.
They all.
That's
know
all
where
of
we
them.
I'm talking about the last one that
Can I do another?
proved that they can just
Yeah,
you away.
What exactly?
Just is giving the stone to any of these people a good idea? Good and bad.
Well, personally,
Results that aren't especially good or bad.
if I had to
Is
give
that
it to
the-
somebody, I would give it to Silver Hand.
Is that the specific question?
Yes. Do you want me to specify a certain person?
Well, it depends. Because what you specify is how I'll kind of read it.
show
Does
them
anybody
the
want
castle
anything?
lanterns.
Yeah. Do you want me to ask anything specific? Right now, I'm just generalizing.
Maybe.
Get away with keeping it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about. Narrowing it down to
Are we missing an easy solution?
It's a yes or no question. Did say yes, we wouldn't know what the solution was.
I'd said an easy one. There's always an easy solution.
So what am I asking?
I'm trying to think of how to word it.
Oh, he's so nice.
We still have that on camera.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Peter calls tomorrow.
If we go after the treasure ourselves, are we guaranteed to die?
That's what I asked.
No.
You can word that how you want.
So,
Wheel and woe, or nothing.
okay, so if we decide to keep the treasure ourselves,
Yeah.
and we will cast your knucklebones, and they will arrange themselves. Like you can see it in slow motion. You can see your fortune sort of taking place, and you see good. And
I'm
then,
like,
as
"Yay!"
as the knucklebones continue to spill out and arrange themselves, then you see and bad.
Some of us will be dying.
So what you're saying is it's not a guarantee.
No.
I'll take it. I don't like the
Well,
possibility.
at least we know who it's gonna be.
Joke's on you.
Which of us at the table here is not?
Who has not changed?
I just want to point out, all you know, I kill one of you and take your place.
No, that's not the way she casts it.
So good and bad.
Okay. Good and bad.
Ultimate
Bad.
Jewish.
Yes and no.
Take your place.
We will die and some of us will live.
Well, I mean, I guess since it's not a guaranteed slaughter of the castle lanterns, I mean, that's all I really needed. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be easy. A lot of people would be coming after us.
I mean, as soon as we made home here, everybody just came in and beat us up and broke our furniture and.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let
And to
me
be
do.
fair, that's mostly been the Xanatar's Guild.
Let me put it this way:
Still
who,
people.
if we betrayed them, would just automatically hate us, and who would just kill us? Because there's a big difference. I'm willing to work with the ones.
Castle Lanterns would kill us.
Mm-hmm.
No hesitation.
Well, they would kill you.
I don't
made
know
the
about
promise.
you either, buddy. You aren't completely in the green.
I don't know. She said she loved our house.
She would burn it down.
She seemed to really like it.
So I think we should go for the treasure ourselves. That's my vote.
Hey, she seemed to really care if it burned down or not.
That's my vote too.
She told me.
I mean, after all, what is all this? What are we doing here?
I mean, I've been trying to navigate these politics, and it
It's
just
impossible
sucks. Yeah, from our position.
from our position.
$500,000 gold would go a long way to making politics a lot easier for us. If we wanted to stay in politics. So, your guys' votes?
I don't really get a vote.
Okay.
I'm an intern.
You're an intern.
I'm just a waiter.
He's still in his probationary period. His time spent dead doesn't count.
Hit reset.
I vote we go for it.
Raph?
Whatever Eleanor says.
Spine of love.
Somewhere Loster's heart breaks.
All right.
I sent you something, John, for just you.
Okay.
For just him. And then you announced it to everybody.
Yeah.
It's only for
Just
you.
so you know.
And he's gonna reply at the table too, right back to him.
I love that when people text each other and it's like, we know.
Yeah, they're like looking at each other like,
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's great for passing DM notes.
oh yeah.
Hello. I mean, I think.
Oh, shoot.
I mean, those photos aren't completely tasteless, but they
Oh
are
my God.
bordering on.
Inappropriate. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, it's just.
I won't do it in front of your fiance anymore.
It's not inappropriate. It's just stylistically, aesthetically. There's some choices I think that can be made. That
I didn't go French. I went Ronin. I made a mistake.
angles and lighting.
I had to do all three.
So.
I don't want to.
That now brings us to our sponsor, Manscaped.
Every
Lawnmower
YouTube
3.0.
So yeah. So at this point, you want to chase down the treasure yourself.
Yes.
And you see before you the many webs that have been sort of laid in your path. This tangled web that is Waterdeep, and everybody you've met so far has a strand in that web, and you can see that they're attached to these like faction spiders to extend the the metaphor.
Yeah.
To extend the metaphor unnecessarily. Yeah.
Here, let me fix that. I just burned the clipboard.
Yeah, I'm sitting there just looking at my little charts of.
Wait, is there anybody we could?
Fuck them all.
Is there anyone on that board that we could trick to help us?
Not really.
I'm fine with pulling a Heath Ledger Joker with these people.
I'm not that smart. But one issue is if we're going after Urstal and the Stone of Gore, we have a problem.
I mean, I still kind of want to clear Dapple's name.
I do want to drop. I still want to drop Urstal off as running town guard, city guard, with a big old note. This is a fireball asshole.
This is the guy. As long as you don't put me in this
But
thing.
if Grenda knows who we are, or recognizes us rather,
But would she? Is she maybe her? Maybe she's got no mind left.
no, she still has the memory she had before, and she was more than likely, considering her attraction to Hunter, an intellect of Valor when we first met.
Yeah, that's likely.
But so if she recognizes us, then Xanathar is going to know what we're up to.
Well,
Or at least Naloon will.
guess we gotta put her to sleep.
And we also might need disguises. Is my point.
Oh, that's easy. Frog.
That's an ass ass kicking shape right there.
You think Rob?
Yeah.
You're like that Wonder Twin that can only turn into water.
I like how he can like turn
Warm
into
up.
like a bucket of water,
Yeah.
or like this big ass ice dam that blocks the whole river. I'm just like, yes,
That's a stretch.
yes. There's some limits here, man. She's never met Eleanor, has she?
No.
Or if she has,
We don't
she
know.
probably doesn't even know.
Rav can use the hat of disguise, and I guess the rest of us can just fuck masks.
Animal. Horse butt. We still have that pick up that carriage that we rented.
No, we haven't. It's just
They get
pushed off the side.
towed from being in everybody's way.
We're such dicks. That's why we don't get invited to parties like that.
You gonna move that? Nope.
So yeah, do we want to wait or do we want to go now?
There's no time like the present. I mean, if we're going to pull this off, the longer we wait, the harder it's going to be.
I agree. So you want a short rest since you just pop through 2 wild shapes for shits and giggles.
It's like while you're discussing the plan. Goddamn.
All right, armored up and fashioning some masks and such.
I'm sure there's a costume shop in the North Ward.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, they have a masquerade party.
Yeah.
I also have my primal stuff bag.
So, okay. So you have some masks. How do you just
Bamboo black house.
does one disguise themselves?
Well, the disguise kit and proficiency is to look like someone else.
Right.
I just want like a hood and a mask.
Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah, you can easily scrounge that up. You probably have that on hand.
Night reads.
From the from some event that you've held at Troy School Manor, like you've definitely had a mask night at some point.
Yeah.
Whatever Rav's version of Halloween is.
I've got the like Superman spectacles. That's all it takes.
It's in your mild manner.
Do you like mess up your mustache just a tiny bit so if you've ever fixed it, people will be like, ah.
Curl it down instead of up.
So as you are making your way to the dock ward,
Turn to a shark.
no,
Oh, and
you may not.
obviously non-lethal only.
I'm out.
Well, because if she drops, the intellect devourer comes out.
What's everyone's passive perception?
10.
13.
14.
11.
Alright.
I think Maddie's got a house.
Yeah, I think so too. So, okay. So, when you arrive in the dock ward, you see the ramshackle house sort of at the edge of a sea cliff. You know that there are like stilts on the backside of the house, and then like she has like an underground kind of like laboratory that kind of dips right onto the shore and then into the sea. But when you approach this sort of ramshackle house, even from a distance, you will hear some noises and like some banging sounds, and and so that's what you'll hear as you approach. Would anybody like to peek around the corner to look and see what's going on?
Yes.
Okay. Who all does that? Is it like a Scooby-Doo kind of like?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Where's Eleonora in the?
Down here.
And
Baby group.
so yeah, when you peek around, you will see that there is a bugbear and little bird man that you probably recognize as a kinku from way back in the beginning. Yeah.
Candle Lane.
Huh?
Candle Lane.
And so you'll see that, and then you'll see like 8 more kind of like scallywags kind of around. You might recognize the scallywags as being some of the
One
people
we
that
run
you,
off?
yeah, that you ran off before. And so the bugbear's kind of standing back with his arms crossed, and he's the one who's like actually speaking. Meanwhile, the one of the scallywags is like banging on Grinda's door, and the bugbear says, he's like, "Get out here, Erstal. We know you're in there."
Oh yeah, I want to watch.
Fireball? Fireball.
Well,
I don't even think. Dexterity saving throw.
For everybody.
I wanted to cast it when we're over here. Everybody's over there.
13.
Fail.
Okay, yeah, so everybody failed.
It's so nice to see all that. 31 fire damage.
God, I love it. Alright. I love it. So fireball in the city. I love it.
Hopefully no one saw me do that.
it is. It is.
Oh, they saw.
Fucking city guard, dude. I'm in trouble now.
I didn't think the city guard made their way to the dock ward.
Well, they will when they see a fireball like in the past.
How much damage did you say?
31.
31 fire damage. Yeah. So so you drop this fireball and it explodes, and like after it clears, like none of the people outside the house are left alive. It looks very much like the scene that you saw before that you walked in, from the alley, and so everybody's just kind of scattered around the. Everybody's just kind of scattered around the streets. People are like screaming, like there's like horses neighing like from another street over. The door to Grinda's house is just blown off.
Going in.
I got some explaining to do.
And you don't. Because we're turning in Erstal as the fireballer.
Well, we don't even know that he's actually in there.
I can frame people out.
No, you
Now,
already
is that
did.
is that tactical to frame him, or is that
Damn straight.
okay? Just making sure.
Kill everything.
That's assuming he's actually in there.
Well, he's
Whatever.
not.
So
He's not, and we're stealing the apparatus and going into the water.
That's the way you
So
think.
who's the first one through the door?
I'm
Okay. So when you burst through the door, give me a Constitution saving throw.
nice. That's my stupidity. 18.
Nice, yeah. So this blast of cold wind, like tundra cold wind, just bursts out the door as soon as you come through, and you'll still take some damage, of course, but you will be able to power through most of its effect.
I feel challenged. Ice.
I see your fireball and raise you call it gold.
I raise conjure animals.
And let's see here. Oh yes. Okay, so you'll take 21 cold damage as this cone of cold sort of bursts from the door, and as soon as you like jump in, so you get like frost all over you and shit, and she'll say, "You'll never take me alive, you sons of bitches!" And
No, we're
you
going.
yellow-bellied sons of bitches.
I'm offended.
This is Grinda?
Yes, and as the frost clears from your eyes, you can see Grinda still sitting in her chair. Although the chair now has like metal like legs that are like
Talons.
propping it up. Yeah, and so she's kind of moving around the room like a spider, kind of. like a mechanical spider in an old grandma chair, and she's got her wand pointed at you, and she says, "I can do this all day, Sonny."
Alrighty then.
Can I see her from outside the door?
Maybe if you like kind of budge your way in, you could like peek in, but you would have to sort of like budge, like put him in an uncomfortable position.
Well, I don't want to do that.
But you can definitely hear it from outside. Does anybody else want to do it?
Sorry about that. I had to take a call.
Oh, you're fine.
It's all good. We just all died.
Did you go really?
I'm fine.
Oh, okay, I was like,
We got to Grenda's house. There's a group of people out front banging on her door, so we just fireballed them all.
oh.
I'm framing people. Don't say that to other people.
So yeah. Oh wait, so you burst in, you got hit with code of cold. Did you want to do anything?
She's a blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
Damn
Brenda's in there. She's like in a mechanical like spider chair kind of thing. It's pretty cool. And she just blasted him with code of cold. 21.
So wait, are we fighting her or the people outside?
There are no more people outside.
She's
Well,
fighting
it's
us.
Oh, they're gone now.
Like Derek barged in through the door and she blasted him.
We're here to help.
No, actually, I wasn't here to help.
No, she's harboring a fugitive.
Yeah, she's harboring the guy with the stone. Damn it.
So what will you do?
Probably Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Friendly help.
No.
That's what I thought you said.
Is she strapped into the chair?
You would think so, the way she's bobbing around and not moving, but the sheer mass of her body might be like safely kind of holding her down.
Well, I'm going to test that. I'm going to thorn whip her out of that chair.
Okay.
Or attempt to.
All right, go ahead.
17 to hit.
Which would normally be a hit, but she's going to like cast shield and block that shit away
This bitch.
as a reaction.
Alrighty then. And then,
Can you follow that up with a second Eldritch Blast? Or that's Thorn Whip, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
the thorn whip.
Thorn Whip, yeah.
No, I don't get the second Eldritch Blast until... Wait.
Yeah, I think you got it.
Is it at 5th level?
I think so, yeah.
I think so.
Oh shit, I totally should have gone with that. No, but...
Okay.
No.
And so then what do you do?
Get the hell out of the way.
Okay. You like go back outside like to cover, or are you?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just kind of spin back out.
Okay. So so the rest of you have seen Derek go in. You see like frost, like a blizzard, like a tundra blizzard, just like shoot through the doorway. He goes in. You hear some blasting, and he like rolls back out, and he's got like icicles all over his like hair, and
Yeah, it's just like straight back.
it looks like Jack Frost. Who's next?
Yeah.
What would anyone else like to do anything?
Yeah, I'll enter
Watch
and
the wand.
shoot her with my bow.
Okay.
Hey, you got one of those disarm moves?
I might.
Keep that.
No, but I will use the superiority dice for distracting strike.
Okay.
And shit, I'm gonna need actual dice for no, I can use. And I will release an arrow. For a crit.
Nice.
Okay.
Even the animation was just like, almost ding.
Meanwhile, outside, you two, give me perception checks.
21.
Okay.
Okay, this was my first attack.
18.
Okay. So, roll your damage and then just let me know how much it is.
Alright.
So while you're doing that, so with that perception check, you're able to see this like sneaky looking little halfling
Okay.
who like is sort of dodging around the back of the house, and he's like moving down behind the row of houses sort of on the beach. He's kind of looking around like all nervously and shit. When you pointed it out to Ravarakis like hones in with her
Yeah, spines up.
her reptile eye, and you actually recognize this little halfling.
Is it Losser? Oh,
No,
it's not.
it's Kelso.
Oh, you little raptor run. I'll put you on me and then I'll raptor run.
Okay.
So the first one was 10 damage.
Okay.
I rolled really low. However, the next person that attacks him gets advantage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna.
Perfect. She's a little old lady.
Yeah.
We've learned our lesson on that one.
Okay, and I'm
How
gonna
many
hit the
times
little
do I
old
have to
lady.
teach you this lesson, old lady?
I'm gonna hit the little old lady with the second attack.
Okay.
With her claws.
I don't like the slow motion crap. Oh.
Question about
for
that
a
apparatus.
lot for 28.
28's a hit. Yeah.
See now I got rid of it.
Would
and I roll a
heat
19.
metal affect
So
Hmm.
since she's in it?
She's not. It's not direct. She's not directly wearing it. It's like a.
Right.
It's like a comfy chair, and then like to the bottom of it, she's got this like magical kind of.
Because it does count if they're holding on to an object that is metal. I was just going to see if that counted.
Right now, this literally is just like a comfy grandma chair, and then at the bottom it has like these like spider like kind of like metal legs.
yeah, I'm not gonna hold back. I'm gonna use another.
So it'll probably take several rounds to catch the wooden part of the chair on fire.
I'm gonna use another
So flame
superiority die
Okay.
for a precision strike.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna kind of hone in the bullseye.
Okay.
For 8 plus 5.
So you've done 10, and then how much damage on top of that?
12. No, 13.
So 10, and then 13.
So 23 total.
23 total. Okay, cool.
And see, the next person that attacks her has advantage.
All right.
Besides me, I can't. Till my next turn.
Well, won't change my plan.
And I'm going to use. You guessed it.
An action surge.
All right.
Roll the credits.
Yeah. and we're done here.
There's no sense in holding back right now.
Like we said last week, we need the.
Now, does that allow me 2 attacks?
Yes.
It does?
I think
I
so.
think it's an extra.
Because it lets
It's
you
an
take
action.
take the attack action again, I believe.
I'd have to
you,
look at it again.
You can take 1 additional action on your turn, so that would be 2 attacks. 'Cause-
I'll allow it for now, and then we can look it up later and make sure. But
Okay. So.
Yeah, I never actually read that skill.
Why are you so slow?
I have it on here. Yeah, it says it doesn't give you another attack, it gives you another action, so you get all your attacks again. This is from their save.
so what do you got?
I just finished 28 for the first one,
28 attack. Okay, is a hit.
and I'm putting a superiority dice on that one for precision strike.
Okay.
At level 20, you
And-
basically get 8. At level 20, you get 8 attacks if you did it.
Come on, come on. Should have just rolled a real die. I don't know why it's being so slow. For 14?
14 damage.
No, for the second attack. I have
Oh, second attack. 14 is a miss.
14 is a miss. Okay, so
Oh, 3 out of 4 ain't bad.
for 10 plus 5 or plus 4 is 14 more.
Okay. So you just come around and you just barrage her with arrows. She's going to like they're all gonna hit squarely. She's gonna go limp in the chair, and the chair is gonna like fall flat on the floor, and then sort of adjacent to her on the wall you're gonna see this other spider-looking thing, except it's attacked. It looks like a brain that's coming straight for you. So, well, you dropped the fireball.
Oh,
again,
yeah.
remember?
Dang it.
So,
I'm just sitting there.
Meanwhile, you two are chasing down this this halfling, correct?
Yes.
And how do you do that?
She's on top of my head, and I'm going to chase after.
Okay. Now he's got a pretty good lead on you. Did you want to do anything in particular? Just like, do you want to like dash to kind of catch up to him?
Oh yeah, I didn't know if I could or not.
Okay.
Sure.
So so you can sort of you can really hoof it and dash to sort of close the distance in between you and him. Once he looks back and realizes that he's being chased by this giant like lizard woman with a small assassin, with a tiny assassin on her head, he's going to cry out in just utter fear, and he's somehow going to like pick up his pace a little bit, but you know he can't keep it up for long. Now, while you're in pursuit, you're on Rabarakis.
Yes.
Did you want to do anything in particular? You get him within range, maybe like a ranged attack, or perhaps some other crazy kind of move that Eleanor would do.
I'm just imagining like Eleanor just standing on Rav's head like perfectly. Just, Rav's moving around and she's just kind of sticking with it. Just swords crossed, just ready to pounce.
I do have a short bow, so I guess I can try like a ranged attack.
Okay.
18
Don't know about
versus
arrow,
AC.
but I like
18 versus AC is a hit.
I'm still working.
8 damage.
Okay.
How do
So you'll hit him, and he'll cry out. He'll say, "Hey, what's the big idea? You just attack random people in the streets?"
Yes.
If I feel like it.
Absolutely.
And so he will take some damage, but he will continue running, and
Don't be a bitch.
he's going to at that point sort of dart off in between the houses, or in between some houses, sort of in an alley, and continue. Do you continue to pursue?
Yep.
Okay. And so meanwhile, back at the house, the let's see what you have to say.
I have to say.
Flashbacks.
Huh?
Flashbacks.
Flashbacks.
There's a brain with legs looking at you.
This looks familiar.
Well, technically, it's looking at part.
Okay.
You can't tell.
Ironically, dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Since it's run.
I think it failed. Whatever its dexterity is, I think it failed.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Alright, so 2d6.
So what will you do?
Flaming sphere.
Oh. In the house?
Maybe I should do that, right?
I can't remember if it does the same thing as some of the other things.
Flammable objects
Yes.
not being worn. Maybe I shouldn't do that.
Or maybe you should. I mean, you are a wildfire druid, so kind of your bag, right?
I have control flames just in case. Nice. 11 damage.
Okay. So you will cast that. It'll appear. So now this fiery sphere or fiery orb has appeared in front of you, and you can immediately see like the intellect devourer. He gets hit with fire. He's like, ah! And then you can begin to see the wooden beams of the house sort of not burning yet, but they are like
Smoldering.
like smoldering. Yeah. And
The funny thing is, I'm just going to use it to ram it.
and back to Derek at this point, I think. So you're outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
So give me a perception check real quick. Okay. So what do you do?
Eldritch Blast.
Okay. On the intellect devour.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me double check. Something I forgot what I picked up. Okay, so yeah. First attack. Crit!
Oh, nice.
4. 10. 14 points of damage.
Okay. Dead.
And, okay.
Just splattered across the.
I'm still gonna shoot this.
You hit me.
Barthon, what do you do? So she's dead in the chair. The intellect devourer is splattered against the wall. The fiery orb is in the house, and it's slowly sort of charring everything.
Should I burn something else?
I'm gonna run out of the house
And where to?
where Derek is.
I think he's in the doorway, right?
Yeah. Grab that wand. In the old one's hand.
Oh, can I get to it without being in danger?
How big is the sphere?
5 feet.
5 feet? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll run around it and grab it.
Okay. So you grab the wand.
Grab the wand.
And we gotta find Urstel.
I'll run out and give it to Derek because I don't. That's magic.
All right.
Will
Cool.
come in handy.
And then, meanwhile, you two are in pursuit. And as he sort of cuts off down this alley, he.
Oh, good
Oh, thank you,
star.
Gunstar. What do you guys do next? You're pretty much hot on his tail. You're pretty.
Oh,
oh,
and he just
thank you.
subscribed.
You're pretty much hot on his tail. Reveracus, at this point, you're actually close enough to him to where you actually.
But yeah, we still gotta
physically
find that
interact.
Urstel guy, so. Don't
If
believe that's
I-
make the play shot.
Use an
There we go.
action to
Yeah.
do something to him.
I can make it go
Will
away
he be
where
able
the
to get
fire
ahead
is.
of me?
If he continues to run.
Which he probably will.
So
Can I? I think I just want to keep on him because I feel like he would just keep running.
Okay.
But Tiny
Fire
and
will
Fierce
grab a
might be
punch.
able to do something.
All right. And what would you like to do?
Can I like jump down and stab him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Assassin's Creed.
25 versus AC and 26 versus AC.
Both are hits.
Um, 16. And then do I get sneak attack as well?
I am right
Yes.
Okay. 25 damage.
Okay. And so, are your weapons magical at this point?
One, I think one of them is. I don't know if it's magical. It's blue. Oh yeah, it's
Is it a plus?
it's a magic weapon. Yeah,
And which weapon is that?
it's the rapier +2.
Okay. And the and what was the weapon you have in the other hand?
Just a regular rapier.
Okay. So the magic one is going to what was specifically the damage from the magic one?
I don't know because I
Roll it all at the
everything
same
at
time. So how much damage would the regular one be? What would the regular one roll?
I don't know.
Probably a D6 or a
Well,
D8.
Well, yeah, the regular one. Yeah, it was a D6. Or no, sorry, they're both D8s. and
D8s,
then
right? So take away one of those D8s, and that'll be your regular attack, and then the other one with the sneak attack will be your other attack. The reason I'm doing this is because the D8 attack doesn't do anything. Your regular weapon, when you hit him, doesn't do anything. And you notice that the arrow that you hit him with before doesn't do anything. He kind of like pushed itself out. And however, the magic weapon did do something, and it did hurt him. So how much damage was that?
I guess it would have been like 18.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So 18 damage, and that actually hurt him. And he like he kind of wheels around, like kind of surprised. And as he wheels around, he begins to transform, and you can see that his hands elongate into these like crooked claws, and his face also elongates and takes on the visage of like a rat man. And
right in front of him, where lizard folk.
And as he turns, he says, "Fine, you want to fight? I'll give you a fight."
A magic win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I eat him now?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can't do anything because I was doing everything to catch him up.
So 22 versus Rav's AC.
That's it.
Okay. And this actually comes from behind you.
Okay. That's
And
nice.
They have friends.
Bastards.
Rat bastards.
Rat bastards.
this will be 5 piercing damage, and then make me a Constitution saving throw.
Rat bastards.
16.
I wonder if that offends them.
Okay. So you pass, so you only take half of the damage. So you take half of 25. If you, and if you're not, unless you're immune to like poison or something like that. And so you feel this blade kind of thrust into you from behind, and and there's actually 4 damage on that. 7 plus 6, 13 more damage on top of that. That's the actual stat.
Jesus.
And as you feel this blade puncture you, and you might cry out or erect a spine of rage or surprise, you can sort of turn and you see behind you this sort of squat man. Half of his face has been badly burned, and he has this fierce look in his eye. And he doesn't say anything. Well, not only half his face, but his clothing too has also like been singed and burned. As you turn and you see him, the Kelso's going to be like, "Yeah, you're in the shit now."
I'm gonna fucking eat him, dude.
What would you like to do?
Well, I don't actually think I can do anything.
Snack time.
You can have an action since you didn't actually end up chasing.
An action?
Yeah.
Oh, freaking hell. I guess let's go ahead and I'm gonna try and touch Kelso.
Okay.
12 versus AC. Yeah, okay.
It is a hit.
It is?
It is. It is a hit.
I'm
Just
going
barely.
To cast inflict wounds.
So he's like, so he's like talking shit, and then you get stabbed, and you're even facing the other direction. Maybe you don't even look. Maybe you just put your hand back and grab him.
Backhand him.
26 necrotic damage.
Yes.
Shut up, I'm talking.
Yeah, and he dies.
And then I'll look to Eleanor and I'll be like, well, let's finish this guy off because I'm at 8 of 38 now. Am I able to use a bonus action or not?
Yeah.
To be
So I'm
fair, I
gonna
kind of set a
like to
bad
heal
example.
myself as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Say a quick prayer to Myrtle. Meanwhile, back at Grinda's house.
I'll stop the sphere and then use control flames to put the fire out on the wall.
Okay. And meanwhile, what are you two doing?
I'm doing a quick search, looking for Ursula.
Okay. So give me an investigation or a perception check, whichever one you want.
I'm gonna cover the door, make sure nobody gets out.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
18. Investigation.
Okay. So so you thoroughly investigate the house. You're gonna find It's a rather small house, and you've been here before. You kind of know where everything is. So I actually even give you advantage on that if you like. If you know.
It's the same.
All right, so that's fun. It always happens like that. So obviously downstairs is the apparatus, and it's still down there. There is a chest as well. A wooden sea chest.
I know a dragon.
But as you search, you find no signs of anybody hiding in the place. However, you will see that the door on the bottom level, like that goes out to the beach, is open, and you notice that the window, one of the windows upstairs, is open, and the curtains are like blowing. It's very like dramatic.
So hopefully that's who Raph shot off after.
Yeah.
Okay. What's in the sea chest? Real quick. Just like kick it open.
Okay.
We don't got time for this.
Let's see. So you kick it and it doesn't open. Like you Fonzie it and it doesn't open.
Okay.
I can burn the top off.
No, we're chasing people.
Now
I'm not gonna worry about a little chest when there's 500,000.
Did you roll a perception check?
Yeah, I rolled a 12.
12. Okay.
There's the key.
Okay. And then so that's what you guys are doing over there. Back in the alleyway. What are you guys doing? This burnt-faced man, he has just stabbed Rebaracus pretty hardcore. His face is completely like emotionless. Oh, and then next to Kelso, so after you killed Kelso, almost like adjacent to him, this little brain has appeared with legs, and it is ready to pounce.
I'd rather you kill that thing first, because if one of us goes down, it's over for us. We're gonna be like Hunter and
Okay.
Mush.
I'm doing fine now, thank you.
Yeah, but none of us have the money to resurrect you.
Ooh, perception 12. What a 12 will get you is you're looking over the charred remains of the bodies in the streets. You can still hear people screaming and whatnot. Not a whole lot of time has passed, maybe like 12 seconds maybe. So the guard hasn't arrived yet. But you notice that among the charred remains, you can see a couple of these guys, especially the bugbear, very distinctly remind you of Xanatar's thugs.
The ones that came to the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that being said, I'm gonna fucking hide before the guard does get there.
No, we're not staying. He's not in here. We're following.
Well, I was just noting that real quick. But we're actually on your turn, so we'll get.
So I'm gonna attack the brain.
Okay.
Right, that look.
You can do that already?
I can summon. I just can't turn into it.
14 versus AC and 25 versus AC.
Both hit.
It's one way to do it. But I might wait. Because it's
And then
an
sneak
hour.
attack.
Shut up.
Yeah, an hour. I might wait. I just turned into something.
25.
Okay. So yeah. So you just immediately go over and just like squash this thing and it just
Okay.
like farts out of existence.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Urstul
Things I can't do.
is going to be like swinging his blade around, very like fanfare like, and he's going to still be attacking Rabaracus.
Oh well.
What do you want to do?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I can try and attack him.
Okay.
Try.
Still want to grab his chest, but I don't want to waste any time on
Go ahead and do another inflict wounds.
Okay.
23 to hit.
That is a hit.
15 necrotic damage.
Okay. So 15. So he takes that. You burn some of the good flesh that he has left. So he's gonna feel that, and he's going to grunt and groan, and in pain, and then he's going to wheel around and attack you again with his blade for a 10 versus AC. Okay, so he's going to sort of move around you and wield his blade, and then the first attack is going to miss, and then he's going to swing back with his blade and try to snag Eleonora with his second attack for 14 versus AC.
That is a miss.
Okay, yeah. So he tries to. He swings back and tries to hit Eleanor.
So
And
you
maybe
should
just
keep
jump
their
over it.
stats.
He thinks he's slick.
He'd be pretty slick. And
That's kind of cool.
Fine.
back at the house. So you've investigated. You come down. What do you say?
It's like, all right, we got to follow Rav.
I turn into a panther and I try to sniff them out to find them.
Give me a perception check.
With advantage. I'm going to smell it now. What did I get plus with that? Not that it helps. 9 6 15.
15's good. Okay, so yeah, so 15. So he turns into a panther and then just starts taking off.
Yeah, I'm following.
Okay, Bartholomew, you follow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's gonna take you.
The long way.
So he's gonna take you along. You two, as you're following, though, you will notice that there are also. So you're gonna follow the trail off of the main street and then sort of in between some of the houses and then onto the beach. As you guys are exiting off the main road, you can see from both directions, town guard are kind of closing in, or city watch are kind of closing in on the main street.
I didn't do it, I'm fine.
Did you give me? I guess both of you give me a stealth check or a dexterity check. Or however you would maneuver, not being noticed by the police.
9.
Okay.
I mean, I could roll stealth. Stealth?
Yeah.
Yeah. 18.
Okay. And so you guys kind of slip off onto the beach, and following your panther friend here, back in the alleyway, you guys, Eleanor, what do you do?
So I guess the brain is dead, so I'll attack the other guy.
Okay.
Because I can't heal you.
I'm multi-class cleric, so heal my wife.
Oh.
Ooh.
I have such a hard time adding to 17 and then 27.
Okay, so the 27's a crit though, right?
Yeah.
So that's awesome. So roll your damage for your crit. We'll see where we're at.
The double damage.
Double sneak attack, too.
Oh yeah, add your sneak attack dice to your crit for sure, and you can roll all your dice twice.
A sneak attack twice too?
Yeah.
Okay. $34.
34 damage. Very nice. And so that was just the first attack, or was that both?
That was just the first one.
Okay,
that was
and
the
then
crit.
the second one.
So 40 damage.
Okay, 40 damage on you.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Touch her woman, see what happens.
So that happens.
She,
so
like,
you'll
loses
hit
it.
him. He'll say,
Mother.
yeah, just you little bitch. And
Hey, nobody call her bitch.
what's your passive perception?
Passive perception. It is 14.
Okay. So
Always went up again.
so
Mine's 14 too.
yeah. So you'll do that. Reparacus, what will you do?
How bad is he looking?
He's pretty fucked up. Like, he's pretty fucked up.
I'm gonna go ahead and do another inflict wounds.
Okay.
25 versus AC.
Is a hit.
For a total of 18 necrotic damage.
Alright. Come on, dude.
And then what do we have? Can I do? Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright, yeah. So you stab him critically, and then you as he like sort of falls to his knees, and he looks up, and he just gives you this like bloody kind of like smug like go ahead, and you like lay your hands on him, and he just like just dissolves in front of like melts.
I Thanos snap him.
And then in your hand, or as you do that, as he melts and his form just sort of sloughs away, this brain will plop on the ground.
Oh my!
And it will sprout arms.
Fucking god! Kill it!
And
Step.
And it will attack.
Oh my god!
I don't want to come around the corner now.
Give me a
That mind flare
give
turned against
Rakus, give me
that.
an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, well, it was nice knowing you while I existed. Intelligence.
Well, this is how we're getting kicked out.
Oh, good. 19.
Okay, yeah. So so
No modifier to it at all. That was just pure luck.
So
It's fate. You have to live.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, they were like, well, we know you come in the sequel, so.
yeah, you have you plot armor.
Yeah, I have plot armor.
So
I see how
maybe.
it is. I see how it is.
Let's see. So okay, so that happened. Okay, and then when that doesn't work, it's going to leap towards Eleonora and give like this claw attack, and we'll see how awesome this is. 16 versus AC.
That is a hit.
Okay, so it's gonna claw, like last resort for 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then the panther will lead you guys around the corner. The panther will see what's going on first. You'll see Rakus and Eleonora. They seem to be fighting something, but it's small and it's hard to. And then when it finally does come into view, you recognize it is the same thing that was on the wall.
Hunter has PTSD. It's just the cat, all the fur stands up on.
To a stop.
Fireball.
Reverts. Can I do that?
No.
As a bonus action, I can't revert and then use an attack?
You probably could, but I wouldn't do fireball.
Firebolt.
Wait, are you circle the moon? No, you're not. So that's an action for you to revert.
Alright, so
Circle the moon's bonus action.
Alright.
I want to pounce as the panther, I guess.
He's
Okay.
gonna fucking die again. I'm
Attack.
calling it.
Give me an attack.
Oh man, where's Cat when you need him? Pull his ear back down. Did you?
10 versus AC. Dang it.
Oh, please make him have an intelligence. I am begging him at this point. We'll probably
Yes.
kill it.
Well, so the
And then
odds may be against this thing unless they have terrible luck, because they are coming up right behind, and you see the panther pounce on something. It misses. The brain flies up into the air.
I tried.
26 on the first attack,
20, okay, that's a hit.
and 16 on the second attack.
All right, that is also a hit.
Sweet. 18 points of damage.
Okay, yeah. So you hit it, and it blasts it. It receives the blast. Do you do anything, Berthel?
Yeah, I follow up.
Okay. Your attacks combine mid-air, become like an eldritch arrow.
So 21 and a crit miss.
Okay, 21 hits.
Crit miss hits me.
I'll Also,
Ah.
I will use my last superiority dice for distracting strike
Okay.
to give whoever's next up advantage.
I could have
Is
used
this thing
that.
almost dead though?
Just to make sure.
That
Oh,
works.
nice, not bad. So 13 and 4, so 17
Damage?
piercing.
Yeah. So the combined Eldritch arrow that you guys have just so it like pops up out of the panther's paws and just splats.
It's like I shot it up for you guys. Volley.
Set. Spike.
Alley-oop.
Call me Pippin.
Is he
That'd be
Pimpin or
sharp.
Pippin?
Pippin.
Okay.
Pippin.
Call
the
me
guy that
Pippin.
played with Jordan. Pippin.
What do you guys do now?
I hide.
I'm searching bodies.
Okay.
I'm a
Searching
fan.
bodies. You're hiding.
Mhm.
You can stealth check.
City guards on the way.
18.
Did you just lick your hand?
20.
Not in real life.
26.
Okay. So you can like sort of like maybe sort of step into like a doorway or like an alcove in the
I'll
alley.
like lay down behind some ladders.
Yeah. And but you are hidden. The you rifling through. Who are you checking out?
I guess the burned guy first,
Okay.
because that's the first one we come across.
All right, yeah. So you'll sort of rifle through his effects. You'll find that he has his Zentarum tattoo, but otherwise, and you'll find he has some gold on him and stuff. You can pocket that easy. And then other than that, nothing really on him. What are you doing, Eleanor?
So that he's not down yet.
No, everybody's dead. He's checking the burnt guy's pockets.
The brain is dead?
The brain is dead. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bartholomew is gone. And
Well, we knew that the guy that I disintegrated was the guy that supposedly had the stone, right? Or was something about him in the stone?
what was either him or maybe the other guy, the halfling.
Alright, well, why don't we search those two?
So while you're searching the halfling, you're like checking his pockets and stuff. On the inner pocket of his vest, your hands will wrap around something cold and hard.
Okay.
And when you pull it out, it is.
Cold and hard and pull it out.
When you pull it out, it is a.
What if it's in his shirt? Props, dude.
What was that thing we found last week? The amethyst.
Oh my god! Calcetapine?
Calcetapine.
It is a very strange.
Oh my god, please do not.
No. It's
Don't describe this
It
rock
was a
anymore.
gemstone. We were looking up what a calcetapine was or whatever, and then gemstone dildos came up.
Oh, I've seen those.
And we were like, oh, calcetapine.
So it does look quite strange though. So I just
Oh,
wanted to show you.
ew.
So it's this green oval rock, and it's almost got like 3 dots on it. It kind of looks like an alien baguette of some sort.
Alien baguette.
So and that's what it is, and it's kind of large for a normal. Like you probably have to hold it with 2 hands, whereas a
Okay.
normal person would hold it with 1.
Okay.
When I say normal person, I just mean
Everyone.
I don't mean to
Yeah, thanks.
say you're abnormal.
Thanks, God.
Can I let him out?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
So
It's nighttime, there's no birds.
Yeah.
and
That
also
brings back
when you
that.
touch it, it's going to
Put me down.
yeah, it's going to scream at you.
It's gonna scream. God.
Eleanor's hearing the voices.
No, it won't scream at you, but it'll.
Ma'am, kindly put me down.
But it is going to.
It's lagging on my end.
Is it?
Yes.
It's
Oh, yeah,
lagging
is
on
that
the.
what you can-
Oh yeah, encoding overloaded.
Said when Hunter
Check
shoots up.
my. Oh, well. I guess my ice pack worked for a second.
Calcetapine.
Calcetapine. Alright, let's see. Bring it back down.
He said the audio, she said the audio is fine, but the
video is all
Yeah.
messed up. Yeah.
So really, the ice pack worked?
I guess.
Temporarily.
I mean, it's all melted and warm now.
Oh, the water's warm?
Working.
Yeah, if the water's warm, it did something because that would have been a really hot.
Yeah, well, we've only been playing for a little bit since we got that.
An hour.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Got a good temperature.
yeah, it looks like it came back though.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, at least for me.
It's just a little behind on the screen right now.
Yeah, there's no warning.
Yeah, it's better now.
Train.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm still gonna be superstitious. I'll back down. But yeah, Eleonora. Oh, I don't even know if I can be heard.
We hear you.
I can hear it. I don't know if the camera can hear it.
Yeah. Just role play for a second.
Little fucking brain.
Fuck that alien baguette, man.
It screamed at me.
I'll take you to where you want.
Yeah. So there's town guard. We're going to find an exit strategy.
Let me sneak away out of here.
Sneezing.
Is it still doing better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That'll definitely get a second use out of this thing. Alright, cool.
I have a high
So,
perception if you want to try.
Hmm?
I have a high perception.
You get more coffee.
We can, possibly.
We'll find a good way to cover ourselves.
Yeah.
It's actually like really hefty too.
Let's see. What do I
It's
got?
got like a bit for the 20, it's a little dragon.
Now,
So cute.
yeah, so as you touch the stone, what's going to happen is you're going to sort of receive these visions in your head.
Just Derek, right?
I didn't grab stuff.
No,
you
this
grabbed
is
some?
Eleonora.
Eleanor. Just Eleanor?
Derek, Eleanor, I can see the similarities.
You're going to see these sort of
This
visions
big.
It's the
in your
This
head.
big.
You're going to see a vision of a golden dwarf holding a staff. And it's going to flit through your mind very briefly,
Okay.
and then it's just going to kind of stop. But it's going to leave you feeling very weird.
Okay, I'm gonna throw the baguette on the ground.
Okay.
Throw the baguette.
How hard?
I'll just kind of like.
Down gently.
She's
Yeah.
only a certain height. I mean, it's not tall enough to throw
It's
it.
probably just like a drop
That's
thing.
scary.
Like,
Yeah. So as you drop it, it like clinks on the ground.
All of us are-
Yeah, but it doesn't break or anything. It just kind of
Okay.
like clinks on the ground.
Okay.
Um,
I'll tell you guys about the vision I saw.
yes.
Sweet. Major.
Well, and even before you can do that, you're going to hear a voice down at the end of the alley.
Say something.
It says, well, again, together at last, Golden Company. And you recognize this voice. And you turn, you're like, oh shit. And you see in his little cap with the flaps and his robes, like sort of whistling in the non-existent wind of the alley. You're gonna see El
Mojo
soon.
Jojo.
You're gonna see El soon, and his hands, of course, have fire on them.
That's my thing.
I'm gonna let one person do something. You guys can either decide who it is, or you can roll a dexterity check or initiative check against one another.
What's going on? Who's that?
Shut up, ladder.
We we don't have time for that.
What if command?
Fireball?
I command him to flee, and he runs off with the fire in his hands.
I want a fireball.
Or it's either that or we attack. I'm assuming.
How far away is it?
Far enough, or close enough.
Outside of 20
Whatever.
feet. I can move it to where it's not on us. Just everybody on the other side of the building.
I mean, we have one action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking. So go.
Dexterity saving throw. Fight fire with fire.
Oh no. He failed.
I don't like the way you said that.
Yeah.
I don't either.
I have a bad feeling that because he is
Has
a fire guy, that
I'm a
he's going to not.
29.
29 fire damage.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Thank God it wasn't all ones only.
And there's city guard like less than a block away.
Here's the guy that did it. We killed him.
His spell went weird, and he cast it on himself.
He tried hitting us, but we moved too quickly. We shoved him back.
Okay, so you do how much damage was it again?
29.
29. Okay, yeah. So you hit him, and he's like, ah, and then he's going. Everybody make a dexterity save.
Is he doing it back?
Yeah.
This motherfucker. That's my thing.
Well.
Oh, did you fireball him?
Yeah.
Oh, so you fireballed him, yeah, and then so like out of the midst of your fireball, you see him singed, yeah, and he says, and he almost like pulls your fire back and flings it back at the group.
This isn't good.
How's
What's the
everybody's-
DC?
DC is.
Does the crit help me on the save throw?
Not in the way that you'd want it to.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
DC is 13.
All right. Well, I failed. So I'm down.
He said it as a
I'm
roll.
going to predict it.
Yeah, but still get you.
Yeah. I just found it funny. He's like DC 13. 13.
22.
All right. So if
15.
so the DC is 13. Is 29 fire damage altogether.
Yep, I'm down.
So he copies me.
And then he did actually. Yeah, he took the remnants of your fire and like tossed it right back at you.
I am also down.
So that's what, 14?
If you
Oh.
succeeded, yeah.
Oh, shoot. Forgot that. 14. Alrighty.
Dexterity saving throw, Eleonora.
We're getting fireballed. This is why I should have commanded.
Now,
I'm like holding fire in my hands. It's about to go down.
oh shit. Okay. So,
Yes.
well, yeah, it's an AOE. So, okay, yeah. So, you guys, yeah, do your thing. Take your damage. Did you roll dexterity?
23.
23. Take half of 29 damage. Fire damage.
14.
Who wants to fight fire? Flaming sphere.
And then,
Heat metal.
and then,
think
so
very much.
you fireballed, he fireballed. Who else wants to do something?
Eldritch fucking blast.
All right, go for
Nice.
Alright, so first one missed.
Okay.
Second one was 26.
it.
26 did.
26, yeah, 26 hits for sure.
Damn it, forgot my bonus action. Can I put that in there?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
whatever. Do your hacks or whatever.
Yeah. So that's 11 force, 3 necrotic.
11 force, 3 necrotic.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't use hex. I used hex book first. It's different. So 13 force, and it was a crit. So.
Okay, yeah, he's dead. Yeah, so you throw a fireball at him, he throws a fireball at you, and then out the midst of that fireball, Derek steps forward and Eldritch Blast, pew pew, and then
Fist bump.
and Esloon sort of like he flies back and he's dead before he hits the ground, but this permanent expression of just like fuck is like stuck in his face, and then that is when the city guard storms the alley.
You won't believe this.
And I say storm, there's not like a lot. There's probably like maybe 15 of them, but they all sort of converge on the alley where the big explosions have been happening. What do you guys do?
I'm a water druid.
You can remain in hiding if you want.
I am doubling over in pain
Uh-huh.
and removing my mask.
Okay.
I didn't even wear a mask.
Yeah. It's tough.
You're like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
So give me a deception check, I suppose. What are the rest of you doing?
Death saving throw.
23.
Jesus Christ.
Give me a death saving throw.
Yeah.
So, well, you're gonna make a deception check. If you or if anybody would like to make a medicine check for Rav, they can do that.
I can do that.
But that would be your action while these guys are coming in, which might also serve to make some of that as well. So what'd you roll for deception?
23.
23, very nice. What are you doing?
Putting it in my. I'm going with what he said and putting the stone in.
Oh, give me sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Son of a bitch.
What?
What was that?
What was what?
Did you just roll that?
Roll what? That? No.
Oh,
I
okay.
rolled this to
I was
see how
like,
many hours.
damn, it was a crit. You just like tossed it up like it was
No,
nothing.
she showed me that. I didn't toss it. I
Other
tossed
dice for
this.
stopping
I
that.
hit that.
So,
So Ursula's laying there down.
So you just
Never seen your eyes get that big in my
Yeah,
life.
it's
You're like, what the fuck? I'm stable though.
okay, good.
Got a 19.
What'd you get?
I didn't even like.
Sleight of hand. So yeah, so you're fumbling with it while the guard are approaching. Yeah. So,
Well, hopefully they don't know what it is.
right. Well,
It's my rock. It's my pet rock.
And so spears are lowered. They're like sort of funneling in. They're checking out what's going on. They're just like get on the ground, get on the ground, get on the ground. Oh, she's already.
Yeah.
Get on the ground. City watch, city watch.
Tell Barnabas we got the fireball, asshole. Oh.
Singed hair. I'm fine.
So so as they sort of converge in, they're trying to piece together what's going on. They're going to one of them's going to step forward and say Barnabas, you know Barnabas.
Yeah. He was talking to us about somebody that fireballed a city street the other day. That's the asshole.
Like pointing at the dead guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We tracked him down.
One of the guards, while you're fumbling with the rock or whatever, one of the guards is going to snatch it from you, and say and look at it and she's going to say, this looks like evidence, and she kind of like give me a perception, or what's your passive perception?
Passive 13.
13. And as so she's gonna grab it, she says, this looks a lot like evidence. And through her helmet, her eyes flash at you with like these this purple kind of like so purple eyes kind of flash at you, and then she's going to immediately sort of turn and then like sort of step back into the rest of the guards, and
I'm gonna have to kill some guards.
the one guard who's talking to you says, oh yeah, you're big friends with Barnabas, are you?
No. They said he questioned us. Friends don't question other people.
He says, well, we're going to have to take you down and get the full story of what happened here.
Y'all heard everyone but us?
He says, arson is not taken lightly in this city.
That's why we hunted him down.
I'm a water druid.
And so, and so they're going to round all of you guys up, and they're going to lead you to the courthouse.
Except it takes like 5
Yeah,
people to
I
get
can
me
get
up.
one.
Yeah.
How do we?
And they're going to lead you to the courthouse. Bartholomew, you've been hidden this whole time, so they do not nab you.
Yeah. As soon as they're gone, I'm going to go for help.
Okay.
Because I don't have enough gold to bail them out. If that's even an option.
Is that Rasputin that's gonna
Who
help
do
you?
you go to? Yeah, who do you go to for help?
Claire.
No, you know what?
It's Raleigh.
Don't. I wasn't even thinking that, but now I am.
Maybe she'll show up waiting.
Did he
No
see
responding to your
the
letter.
stone exchange?
Maybe not. Give me a percent. What's your passive? Yeah, your passive.
I wouldn't-
10.
I
Yeah, you
wouldn't
don't see
see-
anything.
I didn't even know it was there from the beginning.
What stone?
All that happened after I hid.
What's a rock?
Well, you do have friends. You have Rainer.
Either Rainer or maybe even Sherlock. What's his name?
Oh, the tiger's eye guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if
Different kind of ally, I think.
Yeah.
I think he's more of a information
He's
gathering.
more of a snoop.
Yeah.
So-
Rainer
so-
actually has political power.
Yeah, so Rainer.
Yeah. So you're gonna go try to find Rainer.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then okay. So you do that, and you guys are hauled off to the courthouse.
If I pointed out the guard that stole the stone from me, could Eleonora try to slide a hand at that?
Okay, can you ask Eleanor if she wants to do that?
No, I'm asking before we get there.
Well, you're looking around. Give me a perception check as you guys are kind of being hauled away.
She's already gone.
13?
13. You're looking around and you're looking for the guard with the purple eyes, but you're not seeing any of those guards. And in fact, you're actually not even. There are female guards, but you're not seeing any female guards in this group that's arresting you.
Wait, purple eyes?
And
Son of a
She's
bitch!
already there.
and
Fuck.
and then so they carry you guys off to the courthouse. Reveracus, you will be revived, and so that you can stand trial.
Yes, I stand up and I gnash my teeth together out of reflex. And I turn and I look at who's next to me.
Yeah, you know, it happens.
And they pee themselves.
They pee themselves.
Just a little bit.
Just a little.
So yes, so you'll be taken to a let's see, there's what, four of you. That's perfect. So each of you gets a cell, and then as you guys are coming in, you'll be revived, or you'll wake up in your cell. But before that happens,
They're not made of sticks.
as you guys, what's different technology? Implemented my own.
What?
Derek, we should really get bars like these.
Back in the tribe, they only use sticks.
As you guys are being carried in, you're being put into your cells. Derek, you're going to turn around and you're going to be almost the cell across from you is holding Devil Starsong.
I'm chewing
Devil!
on the door.
And he says, "What I was kind of hoping you would be here to
Wait,
bail me out."
can I ask something real quick?
Yes.
What kind of cell is she in?
She's in a
Because she
box.
can just like walk in.
She's like in a bird cage.
Contraband
Hanging up in
cages.
your cell.
Yes, I can't let her out. I was thinking
Your
I can
hands
just
are
open
too
it.
big.
Yeah, I can't.
All you can do is mangle the cage, as I've heard. So,
I'm sorry.
Could I heat metal and bend the bar?
well, before we get to any of that.
Sorry, anyway. I was just thinking because it was just
Yeah.
so funny to me. Like, they throw this tiny little thing in a big ass cell. They're like, wait.
So, so you turn around and you see Dapplestarsong. He's like, well, I was kind of hoping you were here to bail me out.
That was the plan. But you know how plans go. However,
I have plans.
we did take care of the guy that actually did it, so your name will be cleared.
He says,
That Esloon bastard and his funny hat.
well, we'll see. We'll see how the City Watch decides to spin the narrative, I suppose. For all we know, at this point, you're all accomplices. We're all accomplices with this fireballer.
Ding 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 ding. We didn't do it.
And he says, no doubt they'll call Barnabas and Cromley.
I hate that mind itchy guy.
Mind itchy guy.
He gets in your head and goes.
Yes, and that's of some concern as well. He does have a way of getting the truth out of people, whether they want it or not. He uses magic, of course. Detect thoughts, I believe.
Good thing I never think.
Well, and that may be true. But, he and Cromley work very well together.
Tell us your name.
Did you happen to get the stone? Perhaps or he refers to it as the you know what.
The turtle food.
Did you happen to get the turtle food?
We have a turtle? Unfortunately, we were set upon by the guards.
The guard stole my turtle.
And at this, his
I
face
don't
goes to
know.
alarm, and he pulls it. And the stone.
I don't know.
You just see me. Hey.
And some time is going to go by.
So you gonna tell me about purple eyes?
Yes.
Okay. So we know where to go. Damn it.
So where do you go to look for Rainer?
The one person who wants
I'll
to go
start
to
off
one
with
person
the
actually.
tavern.
Okay. Yeah, you'll go in. Lunch, I guess, is happening, or I guess maybe dinner. I've lost track of what time it is, so maybe.
Well, we went
it's-
first thing in the morning, and it's probably lunch.
No, we didn't wait till morning.
Oh, we didn't.
Okay, so
just
it's
night.
probably like a full swing, like nighttime shift, right? So so you go in. The bar is packed. The staff is like handling it because you hired professionals.
Damn karaoke
And,
night.
and if you meander around a bit, and especially if you hit the second floor, you'll definitely run into. You'll definitely see Rainer, and it's obvious he's been drinking a little bit, and he's actually sitting with some of his friends, some other not nobles but noble affiliated people. And when he sees you, he says, Bartholomew! He says, come. Tell them of Yagra.
Rainier, there's no time.
What do you mean? He says you love telling this story.
Perhaps, but we
It's
have
Beauty and the Beast, but not in the way that you remember it.
Rainier, focus, man. We the whole crew has been arrested by the city guard. We managed to stop them, but
Stop who?
what's his name?
Esloon.
Esloon is dead.
Who is that?
You don't know?
Does he know?
No.
I don't know. Who is that?
The man responsible for the fireball in the street the other day? The one Barnabas was here looking for?
Barnabas was here?
Yes. He was.
All of these things are happening in the morning. He's an evening customer.
Yes.
He says, well, then there should be nothing wrong. Barnabas is a wonderful detective. He solved many a mystery in Waterdeep. He's
So-
part of the Watchful Order of Mages. So they're
Okay.
sworn to protect Waterdeep.
So should we seek him out?
Yes, I suppose. But why have your friends been arrested?
They've been charged with being in cahoots with the mage.
Oh, this just won't stand.
That's what I'm telling you.
He says, where are they?
They're behind bars.
Well, we shall travel down to the courthouse and we shall set this matter straight.
Oh, thank God.
But first,
Another drink.
another drink. And
Okay.
and a jig.
Well, if they're going to be free soon.
Well, they're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I suppose you're not going anywhere, so.
We're setting the trial to tonight. We don't need to waste time.
Um, So you all are sitting in your cells for quite some time, and in the couple of hours that goes by, do you have anything in particular that you want to talk about amongst each other, or with Dabble, or anything like that? You're plenty of escape attempts. The cells seem to be magical in nature. They're warded.
Oh my God.
They don't even leave a guard down here because that's how like sturdy these cells are. So
Yeah.
I'm chewing on the bar. I lick it. Is this a metal?
No.
You know
As
what
I
it
use,
is.
I use heat metal, and I'm like, yeah. No.
I mean, I do have dispel magic, but what would be the point? We would escape and they'd put us back in the cell. So I will stand on whatever a trial is, and I will stand proud and tall.
Hopefully we won't get to that.
Help me practice standing.
Tall.
Teeth bare.
Use his tail to stand
I'm
up
just a
tall.
bird kid watching.
Yeah, you're like, good job.
so and then was there anything? Yeah. Go
I'll
ahead.
let everyone know about the purple eyes since that's where the stone went.
Okay. And you guys explain. Do you explain the significance of that?
Targaryens.
Raph does.
Well, I'm sure we've heard Bartholomew
Mention
regale
him
us
all the time.
raven-haired, purple-eyed love interest.
I introduced them. It was amazing.
Oh, you didn't just think that was a result of holding the stone? How would you make that connection?
Because it's the only one with purple eyes I know in the whole town.
She didn't start with purple eyes, did she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh. But I didn't see, so I don't know.
When I introduced you at the party, it just all clicked, and I was like, purple eyes.
Alright. So, let me do the talking. Because we're working for Silverhand and the Blackstaff to solve this problem. And we did.
I will
By
stand.
finding Esloon and a couple assassins.
I turn into meat.
If they want, I can go in the grisly details about how it happened.
No.
So I took my hand and I stuffed it in his face. It began to melt, and his bones beneath it disintegrated.
And then his brain hopped out.
And then I
Real
brain it
eggs.
out. It was disgusting, and it farted when we killed it.
So
I
Cromley.
wouldn't believe
So
you.
Cromley will appear downstairs, where the cells are, and
I'm doing that like casual criminal lean, like out the
Yeah,
bars.
yeah,
What's up? Let me
and he will approach your cell, and he will look at you for an uncomfortable length of time.
Like almost a second
Like you're starting
too
to
long.
lean back
Like,
out of
and he'll just kind of like he'll
I'm
kind
gonna
of
start unbuttoning my outfit.
he'll just kind of like give you this like I don't even know what it is, like heavy like
You fuckers again.
like yeah, kind of like that. And then he will produce a key and he will unlock your cell door. He will go around to each cell door and do
I
that.
hold up Eleanor's
And he will
bird
say,
cage.
yeah, and he produces a smaller key.
He's like, hold on. He like opens a tiny box and like.
Shing, shing,
And he'll say, follow me.
Does he unlock Dabble? Does he unlock Dabble?
No. And he, as he trudges upstairs, you can hear loud arguing. And you can hear a voice that you recognize as being Barnabas. And he says, I know what thoughts I detected, and these ruffians have something to hide. I have on very good authority that they murdered a paladin of Kellenfor in the City of the Dead.
I hear Cal like, sorry,
And I also know that they know more about this Stone of Galore business than they let on.
We'll read Hunter's mind and we'll prove you. Because you don't know shit.
And then you'll hear this woman say, I don't give a damn. because they work for me.
Oh, that's
Yes.
Castle Lantern, isn't it?
And no, as you
It's
top
not?
the stairs, you see a woman that you have not seen before. She's dressed in long robes that look sort of plain at first, but as she moves, they seem to, like, the way she wears them is there must be something magically enhanced about it, because the clothes almost seem alive on her. The robes seem alive on her. She has a dark complexion, and she's young, like not like kid young, but like like maybe
Young adult.
not even young adult really, like
Teenager.
30s?
like maybe 30 or something. Like she's just, there's something youthful about her appearance, but there's something old about the way that she carries herself, kind of like the authority that she wields. And she wields in one hand a black staff.
Oh.
And when you guys are brought up, she says, the Golden Company.
I think we finally met who we wanted to see.
Yes.
And
The who?
and Barnabas says, he says, well, we'll see what the watchful order of mages has to say about this. This obstruction of justice. And she gives him this cutting look, and she says, watch your step, Barnabas. In this town, in this town I am justice.
Oh.
And so, and he'll just kind of like fluster and muster, and he'll kind of look at you guys. And the last time you saw him, he was very composed and like very quiet, but now he looks like super flustered and just like super annoyed, because he knows he's right, in some respects, but he's being told fuck off. And
Fuck off.
and so
Throw something out there.
huh?
I want to throw something out there.
What?
It's like, so now you know what we were hiding. It's just above your pay grade.
And she'll give you a cutting look as well, as if like
Yeah.
as like don't. And
Now you're in trouble.
Hang my head.
yeah, and she'll
Go to the timeout, Derek.
and then she'll motion for
He
you,
puts his name.
and Cromley will follow Barnabas out of the room, and she'll lead you into what is normally the courtroom. So there's like a large judge's bench, and then like pews and stuff for people to sit in, and very relaxed. She'll just kind of stride to the front of the room, and she'll turn and she'll invite you all to either sit or stand or whatever. It is at this point that you and you and Raynor have actually arrived before. So maybe when you guys come up out, Bartholomew and Raynor are already standing there.
Put you in your
With the black stuff. And then you meeting her, I have a feeling she was already there. And then when you and Raynor bust in, and Raynor's just like, look, these are my friends, and I'll have you know, they are up to nothing but good deeds in this town. They own the Troll Skull Manor. And I have it on good authority that they are exceptionally nice people. And they rescued me when I was kidnapped. And so he's just going on and on, and it's
Stop
actually
talking about how good we are.
and it's actually getting kind of embarrassing. And the guards are just kind of like, there's nothing we can do. I'm not the guy, and because it's just the guy who runs the front desk, and so he's just like, there's nothing I can do. And
Yeah, I just kind of look at my feet.
yeah, and then you'll hear this cutting voice behind you, and she'll say, well, you must be Barthol.
Yeah, I'll turn around.
Oh, it's another powerful woman.
Oh, yes, I
Get him a
am.
towel.
This one's too powerful for him.
And yeah, it's her, and she introduces herself as Vajra, and she says, you're here to see your friends, no doubt.
Yes. here to clear their name.
And she says, let's go chat with them, shall we?
I'll look at Rainier.
And he is like wide-eyed, and he's just like, he says, Vajra, you won't believe the trouble that has become of my friends. He says like that, and he gives her the same spiel, and she just like continues walking. So when you guys come up, him, Bartholomew, and Rain, or her, Bartholomew and Rainer are there, and she's gonna pull you guys into the courtroom. She's going to snap her fingers. The doors shut behind you, and she says,
I don't want to go home.
and she looks around the room and she says, well, what do you have to say?
I'm here to stand on trial.
Right,
Stand up.
Well, no, Raph. This is something different.
This is your first trial.
Yeah.
This is, you think
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is
I don't.
how it
I
usually
know.
works,
Yeah,
right?
I'm ready. I am ready for this trial. I will prove my worth, and I will stand the best out of all of these.
Because you're like trial,
Yeah.
like a fight to the death.
Yeah. I'm like, and standing, I can do that for as long as you need me to. And then when Derek's like, no, sit, and I'm like, oh,
I once
okay.
stood for 40 days when the marsh was flooded.
The trial of standing.
And then I'll sit back down once Derek coaxes me to.
Okay.
That's great.
So I'm confused. How does this trial work?
It's
No
not a
trial.
trial.
Then who is she?
She
Who
says-
are you?
She says, I am Vajra Safar. I am the Black Staff of Waterdeep.
Oh, okay. You seem very professional. I will do a professional greeting. Fuck off.
And she kind of looks at you. She raises an eyebrow. And she
I'm like,
says,
big toothy grin.
She doesn't know.
enchanted. And
I'm like,
she says,
You gotta do like one finger.
yeah, it's more like, I'm like,
well, I'll start off by saying that the only reason that I've come to speak to you today is because you have broke ground where my other agents could not, and you have exposed a very troubling matter in this city.
Very widespread, we have found.
And she says, intellect devours, people being puppets of some unknown puppet master.
Isloon, Mind Flayer, works for Xanathar.
Oh, yeah, Nilhun?
Nilhun, sorry.
Yeah. And
Too many oons.
she says,
All
Xanathar,
the
you
oons.
say.
Mm-hmm. Although I think he's rallying against Xanathar.
Do go on.
Well, we are also searching for the stone for Silverhand.
And somehow my wife
Oh.
got all this information without telling us.
I see.
And we came across warring factions of Xanathar's people.
So you're saying Xanatar's guild is fighting itself?
The people who possessed the stones were intellect devourers, and they were being chased by other members of Xanathar's guild. So I think the Loon is planning a move against Xanathar.
Well, I could work to our benefit.
But the intellect devourers were in some Xanatarum, and a couple other members. You did, obviously, you got my note.
Including Melon Wardragon,
Yes.
which is the most troubling indeed. And she says, the pervasiveness of this in the city is she says, did you tell her about the frog?
Yes.
Okay. So she says, but apparently you have some good news for me, that these things can be detected.
Yes. There's
And-
a certain frog I found.
And she raises an eyebrow again. And she's like, a frog.
These things react with a primal fear when one is around.
It begins to croak. I'm just kidding.
Stab. Shut up.
Also griffins, but those aren't as portable.
Or sneaky. It can't be fake ones either.
Oh my god, do they have a
We
bird?
got another one.
Are you serious?
I don't even know.
Who's a bird?
The cats.
They're serial killers. Like,
They trapped a baby bird, waiting for other birds to come
Feed
check
it.
on.
Yeah.
Come
Didn't
feed
kill
it.
it. Left it alive and sat right by him.
In the
Good
bushes.
fly.
like luring other birds. They're crazy.
And Macho just used it with like a little yarn ball.
So, alright. Well,
No, they're so sinister.
so so she says, and so she says, now explain this other matter to me. Fireballs across the city. You do realize that arson in this city is a crime punishable by death.
Well, the person responsible is already here.
Yeah,
We have
that's who we were battling. In the midst of all of this,
Yes.
Esloon, guy with the funny hat, he's the one that fireballed us at the mermaid.
Which Dabble was obviously training for.
In the alleyway that we got burned.
And she says, so now you're saying Davil is innocent as well.
Absolutely.
Of that.
Of that, right.
The world.
She says, perhaps we can come to an arrangement. You seem to have talents so far as uncovering this plot by Nilthun. And you seem to be working for Silverhand, which, to be quite frank, I could give two rats' asses about. But,
So last one away.
but it shows that you're in some good standing. Your pursuit of this stone doesn't matter much to me. However, uncovering this plot of Nilthun's to take over the city using these intellect powers is. So, if I let you go tonight, can I expect in good faith that you will help end this plot?
I think that would be in all our best interest.
Yeah, we are no. Xanathar's not fans of us.
We're not fans to them.
He's attacked us repeatedly.
You don't like us.
So getting rid of him or his lieutenant, whichever.
Plus, I have a grudge. Eat my brain.
Yes.
But that was on the plate anyway.
She says,
So was my brain.
oh, so there's no reason to bargain then.
I mean, if you
I'll
want to
wait.
bargain.
Now she says, Nilhun, yes, Xanatar can be corralled in other ways, and he has proven himself quite useful in the past, although he does not understand. He can be manipulated in ways that benefit not only I, but also Silverhand. He also has a deep fear of Silverhand, which manipulates him into being useful in different times. If it came down to it and you had to kill him, I understand, but if you don't have to, then I wouldn't.
Okay.
Nilhun, on the other hand,
Obvious threat.
yeah. And I suspect that once he's dead, his little pets may die as well.
That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
So as far as the stone goes, you're perfectly
Well, he
fine
found
with
four.
it. You're okay with us procuring the stone.
She doesn't care one way or the other.
Well, if it's in the name of Silverhand, then I suppose you must, right?
Absolutely.
You wouldn't want to piss off that old witch, would you?
Oh no.
We're not trying to piss off anyone.
We're just doing a bad job.
Damn it just happens.
So she says, you investigated the bronze, that bronze dragon for me quite some time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I passed along that I would owe you a favor. Consider this the favor.
I don't know what I'm doing.
The floor is just... Yeah, like we're all just like...
No, not on the
Okay.
floor, just like,
Yeah, I know, but you did the flourish and... Yeah, okay.
you just elbow me. Stop.
It was very involved.
Yeah.
Those are acceptable terms.
Alright, so, yeah, and then she will leave. Unless you have anything else you want to ask her or talk to her about.
Not particularly.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, hey, go lay down. So,
He feels bad too.
yeah, so she'll leave. What do you guys do now?
Go back to the northward.
You go find your girl.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, she swiped the stone.
Yeah. From me.
Well, to be fair, y'all really wouldn't be picking up on that whole thing like that. That's all been.
I introduced you. Don't try this on me.
I mean,
And you know you bragged
we
about
saw you at the party, bro. Like,
You were drunk enough to tell everyone. Let's be honest.
She is literally the only person that you have ever met with purple eyes.
Yeah. Well, perhaps I could go
oh,
talk to her.
tail. He's messing with the camera.
Ouch. You gotta give me room to
I
touch it.
see no need for us all to go.
Dude,
Oh my
go
God.
lay down. Go.
Right.
Go.
You're not a cameraman.
Go.
I like that you talk to him. You just go, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Now stay.
There we go.
And what are you even talking about? Like, well, what about her?
She has the stone we need.
Really?
He's finding it really hard to come to terms with what we're saying.
Well, I didn't see any of it. I was like,
He hit it
I was
immediately.
hidden.
Well, what did the black staff say? As Raynor pops in.
Oh god.
Well, she said, keep up the good work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Can he like get you guys all in like a big kind of like? He tries to put his arms around all of you. And
Yes.
and he says, "You are the best friends that a young noble could have."
Here, let's go.
And then he
celebrate.
passes out.
I'm gonna throw you on the ground. No, I will just what do we do? Just leave him here.
I don't know.
Take
So
him-
she was posing as a city guard.
Who are you talking to?
We're like, yes, dude.
I'm talking to all of them.
Yes.
I find that very hard to believe.
He's so in denial.
I give up.
Alright, let's...
So picture this. A person that hides in plain sight 24/7. Poses as a security guard. That seems very suspicious to you.
No, not
I
really.
didn't say that.
See?
So you know it's her.
I mean,
Alright, we're gonna drag Raynor back to Troll Skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hold him.
Oh, I thought you were about to like do the whole almost.
I mean, it's
eat.
tempting, but I must control my urges.
All right, and then as you exit the courthouse, as you exit the courthouse, you get down onto the street. You two, probably with your wisdoms of 14 and 13, or your passive perceptions, I mean, will kind of notice this whiff of sulfur and brimstone.
Oh, this again.
And
It's not me this time.
And just then you'll notice that there is this carriage that is pulled up alongside of the in the street next to the curb or whatever. And as you guys sort of get out and like sort of find your bearings on the pavement outside, the door to this carriage will open up invitingly.
All of us can fit in there. Me and my 8-foot ass.
I'm not fighting it. I'm just getting in.
Well,
whoa! We just got
What's up,
raided.
Hey, what's up, DieHack?
Thanks for the raid.
We love DieHack in this household. So the this was
Eddie subscribed and he said pickles.
Pickles.
So the door.
Oh yes,
so-
here's this guy, this Andrew guy, has been like roasting them on their channel this whole time. So I cannot wait to see what he's going to say about us.
Oh God.
So the door will open invitingly. But who goes to jump in? Who goes to?
I do.
So as you go to jump in, you suddenly, if you have any perspective whatsoever, or like any like sense about you whatsoever, which you might not, you immediately as you go to jump in realize that's not the intention.
Hey.
Will Fort, who is the castle intern.
Whoa!
Oh, thank you.
Gifted a
Thank you,
sub.
Devastation. And thank you for the following. The Will Fort, the castle intern's butler, essentially, is sitting in the carriage, and he peeks out and he says, "I suppose you failed to get to the stone."
It slipped from our grasp temporarily.
Yes. No yes. I'm getting out now.
And do you have any leads on as to where it might be?
Possibly. Unfortunately, the city guard was on us before we could do anything about it. That bitch.
He says, "I will pass the word along to Lady Castellenter. I cannot imagine that she'd be confused."
She never is. It's all good. Tell the children I said hello.
And he just kind of stares coldly at you. And
I am not offended.
and,
She just stares back like, hey.
He says, "Do you wish to pass along any other?
Sorry.
Do you wish to pass along any other message
Terry,
for Lady Castellenter?"
you're Gandalf, by the way.
Am I? Gandalf the almost gray.
Yeah, almost.
Rav?
Yes.
Anything you want to pass along to your friend?
Say hi to the children.
Yeah. Say hello to the children. I don't know. There's nothing really else to say other than, I mean, what should I say? Is there anything else?
There's nothing else to say until we get more information and get our hands back on it. There's nothing we can do. But we're working on it.
There you go. What he said.
And he'll give a like a pursed like lip smile, like
Ew. Like when you walk by somebody you know in the store, you're like,
certainly you are. And the door will shut by itself, and another whiff of like sulfur and brimstone, and then the carriage will ride off.
I can pull out my list
Okay.
of people I want to stab.
Times 2.
Fair enough. And then what do we do?
Probably heading back to the Troll Skull because we are damaged.
I'm feeling
yes.
great.
I feel bad. I feel
What do you
very
mean you're
bad.
feeling great?
My hair's singed. I had fire.
You're never gonna believe it. They got the same baby bird.
They found it.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Oh my god, the same one?
Same one.
Jesus,
They're,
man.
they're stalkers and
I guess we
serial
have to
killers?
keep him on house arrest
Yeah.
until this bird is grown.
That bird's gonna grow up hating.
PTSD.
Yeah, the bird's gonna probably.
It's gonna come and kill us. Like,
You just have a list.
So you go back to the tavern. Everything's winding down. It's super late, so like pretty much everybody's gone. The staff is like closing up the tavern, and as you guys trudge in, and
You see McDonald's closes at 11.
Yeah.
Damn it. Maybe too late now. It's too late.
Domino's closes at midnight.
I know, but I want cookies.
and
And hot fudge.
Extra fudge.
Nick, go.
and so as you guys pile into the
Snap
tavern,
fingers.
do you have anything else
More
to discuss? Any plans to make? Any?
I will go to the bar and ask Pork Chop
If it's
if I
short of
received
5,
any,
I have
any mail.
You have
12.
received a message.
Okay. I will obtain it.
Okay. It is. He says, "Pork Chop." Is that the name of the?
That's the
That's the
bartender.
The bartender. Okay. He says, "Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of weird. It's not like a traditional message."
But how so?
And he reaches under the bar and he retrieves a small silver bird.
Is that for cat?
That's me.
And he says,
I got it.
oh, thank you for the subscription. And he produces a small silver bird.
In the left.
And he says, he said, here you go.
Well, what's the message?
And the bird begins to speak to you in SLV's voice.
No.
And it says, "Dearest Bartholomew, from the moment I saw your..." And it starts to like go into this kind of like kind of, I don't know if you'd want other people to hear this. So like I don't know if you'd want to...
Like picks up the bird.
Yeah. Like I don't know if you would, or if you would just play it proudly for everyone in the tavern, including your friends, or if you would like cup it and like run to your room, or...
I'd probably step out front. Well, no, I would go to my room. Yeah. I don't want no chances of seeing.
Yakra?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll take it up to my room.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm waiting for him
Yeah, and
to
so
say who we are.
you will so basically it'd be kind of like this love letter, but in this in her voice, and the silver raven is speaking it to you. But also it says, I have come upon a very lucrative proposition, and I would like to involve you.
Oh.
But just you.
Oh.
Betrayal.
Okay.
She says, and she says to meet her where you first met.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Every guy ever.
Now that was the one townhouse, right?
The one that got blown up,
The
yeah.
one that got blown up. Okay. Is there any way to send a message back, or
Well, as soon as it finishes playing, the silver raven will fly away.
fly away? Okay. I will make note of that
Tonight.
tonight.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Okay. So as quickly as Bartholomew goes upstairs into his room, he comes back out and and heads out the door, or do you like leave in some sneaky way, or what do you do?
Yeah, I'll leave in a sneaky way.
Okay, how do you do that?
It's been a long night. I'm just gonna go for a walk. I gotta get some air. I'll be back.
Okay. Rav, give me an insight check real quick.
Okay. Sure thing. I'm dying about Andrew in the chat here saying who everybody is.
Oh,
about
God.
freaking crying. Insight, you said?
Yeah.
He called me
Fucking
Frodo. 13.
13?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, nothing really about that alarms you, or gives you.
I mean, they've all seen me.
People are weird. Humans are weird. They walk. Alright.
Humans are weird, they walk.
Yeah. So you leave, and you will find yourself across town, and you will find yourself back at the place where you met Esselby. the first time. And actually, as you look up on the balcony, you can see a shadow up on the balcony. What do you do?
Approach.
Okay. Do you want to approach from the outside, like scaling the wall, or do you want to go inside?
I totally want to scale the wall. It was just the second floor, right?
I think so.
Third floor.
Third floor. So I guess give me an athletics or an acrobatics check.
It was the penthouse.
18 plus. Say athletics.
Athletics or acrobatics.
5. So 23.
Okay, so you're able to sort of scale the building in like cat-like style, and when you reach the top of the balcony, sort of squatting on the other side of the balcony, but on the railing, you will see this hooded figure, in like all dark clothing, and maybe her hood, the moonlight is out, maybe her hood conceals this part of her face, but you can see like her chin and her mouth, which you instantly recognize. And she says, "You showed up."
Well, yeah, I got your message.
She says, "I think we should take the treasure for ourselves."
What treasure?
And she produces the stone.
Oh shit.
Well, now you know what
I
the
think
does.
to myself, they were right.
He's still in denial, actually. Like,
The city guard? No, that
No,
couldn't have been ours.
She must have stole it from the city.
Yep.
So what do you know about this treasure?
She says, "I know it's 500,000 golden dragons hidden somewhere beneath the city. It's enough to start over. It's enough to. It's fuck you money."
Okay, you're not wrong, but
Fuck off.
I don't see the two of us being able to get away with it. We should include the rest of my team.
She says,
They have unlimited resources.
She says it's simple mathematics, Bartholomew. Split between the two of us, it's 250,000 golden dragons. Split between the however many of us, it's not enough. Not enough to reclaim my family name and restore my family's honor.
Understood.
It's fuck us money.
Damn it, we're gonna get framed for this job.
Well, perhaps we could go inside and talk more about it.
Give me a persuasion check.
I can see this one.
Does the mustache give him advantage?
So persuasion +1, 6.
Ooh, yeah. She says, I think we rather shouldn't. She says, I'll give you some time to think it over. But I would like to see you again.
My place for yours.
And she,
Perhaps we should keep it.
huh?
Perhaps we should keep it on the down low for now.
She says, and she kind of stands up and she stands at the edge of the balcony and she says, I'm the Black Viper. I know nothing else but the down low. And then she drops off the side of the building and just disappears into the night.
You are me.
Okay.
So we are.
I will make my way back to Troll School.
Okay. And maybe that's where we should stop it for the night.
Sounds like a good place.
Okay.
God damn it.
Man, you got yourself all sorts of tangles.
I get to say it. I told you so.
Y'all don't know nothing.
I don't know that I'm right, but
Do we want to rate anybody? It looks like How I Nerd is playing right now.
Oh, sure. Let's go see how.
What we'll do, we'll Bartholomew choose.
Next episode. Thank you so much for the roasts and and for coming and hanging out. Thank you, Die Hack Studios, for the raid. We love you guys. I can't wait to play with you next Tuesday, I believe. for the second half of our game.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun.
So neat.
And everybody have a good night. Thank you so much for checking us out.
It's just because the hair.
What was that?
No.
Nothing.
Huh?
No way.
I don't want to talk about it.
There's no.
I'll show you.
Is that the brown wizard?